10,000 at a bakery. So there's a market for everything, you know. But here it's an artisan bread class. So. And the soft doughs like this are much harder to shape, and they typically will give you a more open crumb, thicker crust. Isn't that nice? This would make me so happy.
Let me out.
I dream of this. Right? Now we're gonna be gentle. We're gonna be gentle. It does seem particularly soft, I will admit. But that's all right. We'll do our very best to make it work. You see, yesterday we had our little issue batch, and in the end today they have probably the best loaves, so you never know.
That's pretty funny that way.
Huh?
Bread's funny that way.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't plan it that way. You know, you wouldn't organize your work. Let's be as haphazard and unplanned as we can. You try to plan it as organized as possible and as consistent as possible. But it's just a fact.
Wow.
Lovely. Okay. So when we're shaping the baguette, one thing that I do notice with many students who come through is there's a tendency to be really rough with the dough. And so again here, gosh, I forget what's the weight on this one.
First, after
A white and blue scale.
So first,
Yeah, it's okay. That's one.
Yes. I think it's 37
For a fish per baguette.
for the bulk, for bulk retard. 400.
400.
Okay, 400. All right, and so the shape that we're hoping for now is a cylinder, and we're looking for 400 grams. And so I'm going to try to keep this, because we're looking for a cylindrical shape for the pre-shape, we want to try to keep this as rectangular as we can to begin with. So I have a nice rectangular shape. And you notice how, like, the care I took to move it over and keep it in a rectangular shape like this. This is important. What you will notice also, I'll just do it with this little piece. What you'll notice also is I'm never gonna like stretch and drag the dough like this. Never, ever. Don't do that. It gives me convulsions. It hurts to see you do that. So very little degas. I've got 400 grams. Just a real light little, I think you're so wonderful. I like you so much.
Yeah.
And be gentle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this. And then we fold over. And just, you see how it just stuck a little bit? That's what we're looking for. I don't want to have the bench so floured that the whole coil is full of flour on the inside. Just enough flour so the dough is not sticking. And in the end, I want my cylinder to be roughly the width of my scraper. Okay? So that's roughly the size that I'm looking for. Little flour here. Here. I try to keep it rectangular. Let's see if I can use some of my torture over here. Like that. Pick it up. Extra bits nicely on the inside. Nice rectangle. Gentle pre-shape, roughly the width of my scraper on that disc. This has been fermenting for almost 24 hours. It's been bulk fermenting for almost 24 hours. So the steps now, pre-shape, final shape, pretty much as soon as we finish reshaping this, we'll have a look, but probably this first loaf will be ready for final shaping. So because we've had a very long bulk ferment, our pre-shape and proof time
Short.
much shorter. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, because this whole time that protein has been gobbling up the protease has been gobbling up the protein, and it's going to make this super easy to stretch, and we run the risk of having a very overproofed baguette if we leave it too. Do some of you want to jump on this if you've got time right now? If you're still scaling stuff for tomorrow, keep in mind, if you don't do it today, it's okay. You'll have a chance. You'll be at the baguette station. But I'm telling you, shaping baguette is one of the hardest things we do, and there's only one way to get good at it, is to do it. Good week?
Sure.
Yeah, it's simple. Yeah.